Hello, it is Sunday, October 5th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Sunday crossword today, which means we're going to be solving a big, jumbo-themed grid. It's entitled All Too Wise, which is intriguing. And today's intriguingly titled edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Overfull Hitbox, Jake Rodkin, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. They, of course, sustain and support this channel through their contributions. Keeps this whole thing going. Thank you to them and to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do so, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find bonus videos there, including this week's mini puzzle pseudo speed solve, which was incorrectly posted. It didn't have the actual video in it. Sorry about that. I've thanks to the person who pointed that out, I've fixed that post. So if you were wondering why you couldn't actually see those, you can now. So anyway, there's also, of course, the official mug for benefactors. Thanks to everybody who supports the Patreon campaign at any level. All right, let's get on to today's crossword, shall we? This is a big Sunday grid by John Kugelman. It's a themed puzzle entitled All Too Wise. Very curious what that's... Oh, maybe it's going to be something about two of the letter Y? I don't know. Anyway, it was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving. Yeah, so I wonder if all too wise could mean all of the theme clues could have two letter Y's in them. I wonder, but I don't know. Okay, classic target of a troll. I don't know, a bridge crosser or something? Classic target, or it could be an online troll. I don't know. Oh, what? That was weird. Pressed spacebar to switch orientation and it scrolled the page. Anyway, surreptitiously loops in for short. BCCs. If you blind carbon copy somebody on an email, you surreptitiously loop them in. You invisibly include them. Classic target of a troll. Don't know. Hard to understand. Cryptic or camouflaged. I don't know. Oh, here. Sailor who drinks only the finest grog. And there's it's an italicized clue. Only the connoisseur? I mean, that's not really a sailor. I don't know. I don't really have a guess about that. I assume it'll be sort of a punny answer. ID on a credit check could be SSN, social security number. And troubles could be ills, like misfortunes. Low fat, lean as in lean meat, low fat. Classic target of a troll. Is it a billy goat? Was there something about... There's some kind of story about... Is the billy goat trying to cross the bridge in a sort of children's story? That's sort of triggering vague memories for me, but I can't quite remember any of the details. Let's see. Blank Americas, Las Americas. Hard to understand. I don't know. Many, many months would be years. Hard to understand. Clear is the opposite of hard to understand. So what goes in here to negate clear? Oh, clear as mud. There we go. That'll be what that is. Venues like New York City's Stonewall Inn, gay bars. There we go. Sort of classic historic location in this case. Sailor who drinks only the finest grog. Classy. Okay, there's a Y. I bet it has another Y, but it ends with a Y. Or, I mean, maybe it doesn't end with it, but I bet it has another Y. Classy what? Who would a sailor be? Classy... in 5 letters, I don't know. Donnie or Marie? Oh, Donnie or Marie. Is it Osmond or Osmond? I think it's Osmond. Donnie Osmond, the singer. Marie Osmond. I think that's right. Classy. I don't know. Stockpile. If you stockpile things, you amass them. Light rebukes could be tuts. You sort of tut someone. Death blank. Death defying. Oh, classy matey. Oh, right. Oh, I see. Like classmate. Okay, good. So we've taken one existing phrase, classmate, and we've turned it into a sort of punny uh, phrase by appending two Y's, one Y to each word. And there we go. So we're from classmate to classy matey, the sailor who drinks only the finest grog. Excellent. Okay, good. So end of level showdown in a video game could be a boss fight. Triangular sign could be yield on North American roads. A vote for something would be yay, as in yay or nay. Like wild meat sometimes has sort of a gamey taste, like venison or something like that. Bridges, something bridges two sides of a chasm, it spans them. He was a Rolling Stone in a Motown classic would be Papa. Papa was a Rolling Stone, goes the song. Managed to lose as a tail. You could shake a tail. If someone's following you, you could shake them. Alternative to kale would be chard, like Swiss chard is a leafy vegetable. Actor Affleck when he needs a nap. Right. It's going to end with Casey, right? Because that's an Affleck whose name ends with Y. So something case would be the original phrase. When he needs a nap. This should be obvious. I mean, I need a word that starts with C and ends with Y that means kind of sleepy or tired or something like that. But I can't think of it. A game with players known as shooters. With players known as shooters, I'm not sure. This might be obvious when it goes in, but I don't know. Official hand gesture of Hawaii. Oh, is this shaka? Is that what that is? And they've got the little emoji illustration of the hand gesture. I'm still not sure. The 4,675-year-old Methuselah is one. That's a tree, I think. So what's this? I don't know. I think it probably has a Y here, though. Cryptographers' needs. Oh, they need a key to sort of decode whatever the ciphertext cipher they're looking at is. The ciphertext. Hybrid sport played with a trampoline-like net. I have no idea. Trampoline-like net. I have absolutely no clue about that. Press coverage. Ink. Oh, is this creaky Casey? Creek case? Doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem like a phrase. That must not be right. It feels like I must have something wrong here. Cheeky Casey? Cheek case? No. Oolong or Lapsang Souchong? Green teas? No. No, those aren't really green necessarily. But they're teas. Oh, no. I don't know. Game with players known as shooters. Craps? Yeah, that's probably right. Okay, so I definitely have something wrong here. So, managed to lose as a tail. Shake sounds right. Papa was a Rolling Stone. That's right. Okay. I think this is a tree, though. Press coverage. I think that's probably ink. Okay, these seem right. Maybe this was wrong. I don't know, though. Hybrid, maybe I shouldn't assume these are correct. Press coverage. Maybe that's not ink. Knitted cap. Bewildered. Martial artist Bruce Lee. Oh, this isn't teas. Oh, of course it's not. It's tea because oolong or lapsang souchong. We're only referring to one of the two of them. It's a tea. I've fallen for the thing that I always make a point to warn solvers of. So they're Chinese teas. This isn't tree. Okay, I was wrong about that. So what is I thought this was a tree. What is it? Oh, maybe it's a pine tree. Maybe it's a specific kind of tree in this case. Cranky Casey. There we go, from crank case. Okay. So yeah, my assumption that was just the generic tree rather than a specific tree really threw me off there. And so did my, And I almost misspelled tea. So did my failure to correctly identify that this is a singular answer, Chinese tea. Okay, so shaka I think was correct. Ink was correct. So spike something. Hybrid sport played with a trampoline like net. Oh, is it spike ball? Because you get very high up so you can spike the ball? Maybe. Places. Lays, you lay something down. You place it down. If you're bewildered, you're at sea, you're confused. Knitted cap is a beanie. Flies the coop. If one flies the coop, one escapes. So if you're, sound is sane, you're sort of sound mind, you're sane. Okay, great. So yes, Cranky Casey is correct from the phrase crank case. There we go. That's after actor Affleck when he needs a nap. La Vie en Rose singer would be Piaf, Edith Piaf. And gratis would be no fee, it's free. Zilch is nada. Swiss locale of the annual meeting of the World Economic Forum. Oh, that's Davos, sometimes referred to by its place name, as many events, as events often are. Okay, darn it, dang. Some non-licensed tributes are, I'm not sure. Projectionist's item could be what, a film reel maybe? If you're projecting a film, you'd have the reels that comprise the film. Convenient spot for a cat nap. Handy, it's convenient, it's handy. Probably ends with a Y as well. Twists side to side, yaws like a, I don't know, ship or something. Slugger's stats. Here we go. It's the stat that I know. It's RBIs from baseball. There we go. Startled cries are eeks. Oops. Handy belly. Yes, handbell. Handbell is a phrase referring to the instrument, the handbell. So handy belly would be a convenient spot for a catnap. All right, proofreader's mark. Oh, yeah. I actually don't even know how to pronounce this. Deal. Anyway, it means get rid of this, delete it. 1950s political nickname, Ike, for Dwight D. Eisenhower. To paint carelessly could be to sort of daub paint on something. Referee's mistake would be a miscall, probably, an incorrect call. Prized steed. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe it's a bad call. Does that make this any better? Prized steed. Oh, Arab. That's a horse. That's a horse prized for its, I don't know, speed and strength, I think. They're good riding horses. For crying out loud. Arg. General expression of frustration. Latvian capital is Riga, capital of Latvia. Hoot is, as you could say, that's a total hoot. That was a total riot. It was hilarious. Before is ago, as in 5 years ago, 5 years before. And a knockoff version of a sweet treat. A goody something. Goody copy? Yeah, goody copy from good cop. So good cop is in good cop, bad cop, the phrase. And then goody copy. It's a copy of a goody, I guess, just a treat. Okay. Whom Uncle Sam wants for the U.S. Army, famously in that recruitment poster, he wants you. When in the course of human events, and nighttime demons are incubi. Yeah, there's sort of various different specific demons like incubus and succubus and things, and I guess an incubus is a nighttime one. Wuthering Heights setting. It's set on the moors, the sort of foggy, ominous moors. All right, it's visually striking. It pops, you could say. Portree is the capital of this isle. The Isle of Skye, Scotland. Let's see, Little Hellions are imps, and right, Kindle competitor is a nook. So these are both e-readers. There we go. So yes, Portree, the capital of Skye. Okay, if you ask me nicely, Not sure. Singer Rita Ora, she comes up occasionally in the crossword. Half woman, half bird, all attitude. Something harpy? A harpy is sort of half woman, half bird. All attitude. Mouthy harpy, because mouth harp is a phrase. That's one where I actually got there from the original phrase. Mouth harp, there we go, good. So we've got two instruments. We've got a mouth harp, handbell. There's no, yeah, the other ones aren't that though. Classmate, okay. That would have been an unbelievable thing if they'd all somehow been instruments. But yes, mouth harp becomes mouthy harpy. There we go. If you ask me nicely, I may do it if you ask me nicely. Eureka, shouter. Archimedes, was it, what was it that prompted Archimedes to shout Eureka? Was it that he got into the tub and observed the displacement of water would be, the volume of displaced water would be exactly equivalent to the volume of his body, and he realized this was an important principle and shouted Eureka and got up, nude and ran about. I think it's something like that. Maybe it was a different thing when he shouted Eureka, but I think it's Archimedes one way or the other. Okay, Benny Hill theme song, right? Yakety sax. Oops. Is that that famous kind of horn-heavy tune that is associated with Benny Hill, but ends up often getting played over kind of anyone doing. Often, I guess, people involved in sort of comical situations in a kind of caught on camera sense, where they're stuck in a room or something and they can't get out and they're making a fool out of themselves. Okay, wild. So people are running wild, they're running amok. To wrap up tight would be to sort of swathe someone in clothing or what have you. Old-fashioned term of address, maybe ma'am with the apostrophe in between the two halves of the word, for contraction of madam. Agent's good news. It's a hit. I guess an agent, like a talent agent, would say, great, the film or the play or whatever is a hit. I guess that's what that's referring to. Oh, I haven't looked at this. Oh dear, my. There we go. And then the chiffons, he's so fine. That's a song. And look what I did. Ta-da. Gimlets and screwdrivers. They're cocktails. They're simple cocktails or what? Gimlets and screwdrivers. I mean, a gimlet is sort of a classic cocktail. Screwdriver is a kind of simple two-part cocktail. I don't know. I guess they're both pretty simple. I don't know. What are we looking for here? I'm not sure. Global currency market for short. Forex, foreign exchange, the foreign exchange market. Gimlets and screwdrivers. Is there something else that these are, not other than drinks? They seem like pretty unrelated concepts if we're not referring to the drink version. Anyway, taps on the snoot, boops, like a pet or something. Oh no, they're just tools. Oh, is a gimlet a tool? Wow, I didn't even realize that that's what that was. I only ever hear gimlet in the context of gimlet the cocktail or someone having a sort of gimlet eye. But I guess they're both tools. Stooge who said certainly. This will be one of the three Stooges. Curly, I guess, would fit in there. I think that's the only one who would fit. Okay. Driver's warning. Right, so driver in the sense of someone who's hit a golf drive. Wise guys. I'm not sure. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Facial reaction. Oh, bug eyes, maybe? Yeah, your eyes kind of bug out. Wise guys, I'm still not sure. Southwestern culinary fusion. My first thought would have been Tex-Mex, but that doesn't fit. Wise guys. Don't know. Extra. Add-on, maybe? Wise guys. I don't know. Let's go up here. Kind of left this area barren. Prominent feature of dubstep music. The bass, certainly. Garden shelter. I'm not sure. Discovery of chemist John Dalton. I don't know offhand. Scorching. Over hot? Is that even a word? I'm not sure. Some non-licensed tributes. Oh, fan art. Okay. And actor Bill of Barry. Bill Hader, and also the creator of that show. Suitable for the middle-aged. Oh, and this is a question mark, so it'll end with a Y, and it'll have another Y in it. 40-something for middle-aged 40. Suitable for... I guess it'll be the name of a fort, probably, with a Y at the end. I don't know. Garden shelter. I'm not sure about that either. Discovery of chemist John Dalton. Oh, the atom, perhaps? Waffle House alternatives. IHOPs, I guess. Pain-relieving drug. I don't know. I probably should be able to... I'm sure this is the sort of thing that you hear on the news and thing, but maybe not. I don't know. You're cramping my style. Huff and puff. Huff and puff. What is that? Question mark. Huh. Okay, pop icon with a Best Actress award. Cher. She won a Best Actress Oscar. Garden shelter. Oh, a bower. Yeah. Yeah, okay. 40 Worthy. There we go. So from Fort Worth, which is, I guess, a place in Texas, because there's the airport Dallas-Fort Worth. And then it's worthy of someone aged 40. There we go. So evil alter ego of literature would be Hyde, Dr. Jekyll, from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I read Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I don't know, last year. Maybe you can read it in basically a single setting. It's not very long. And it's really interesting. It's much more interesting, I think, than we talk about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde as though it's like one guy who turns into a different guy. And it kind of is that. But it's much more strange and morally interesting than that, actually. Yeah, it's much more not complex in a way that's difficult to read. It's just that what it's actually saying about Jekyll and Hyde and sort of people in general is actually, I think, worth engaging with in its original form, rather than just sort of the like saying of, oh, Jekyll and Hyde that I also had for my entire life, that I just sort of thought of in the way that it is talked about. But anyway, worth reading, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Pain-relieving drug. Oh, is it Demerol? I have heard of that. Not follow suit in bridge. I'm not sure. Frequent on-screen partner of Hepburn. Tracy, Spencer Tracy. Huff and puff. Gape? Vape. Oh, vape. You huff and puff on a vape on an e-cigarette. Okay. Not follow suit in bridge. Not sure. Twisted do. Locks. Like a hairdo. Not follow suit in bridge. I don't know. Sports journalist Linda. I don't know. Blank silver. Oh, this is, I've never, so, hi-ho silver. Speaking of things that we just are just sort of in the culture, I definitely know the phrase hi-ho silver, which is the Lone Ranger, right? I think that's right. I've never seen a single version of the Lone Ranger in any form. Television, film, I don't know, there might have been comic books or something, who knows, but I've never encountered any of it, and yet I still know this phrase because it's just so deeply in the culture. Polynesian staple, poi, food. Sports journalist Linda, still don't know. Ad council spots for short. They do PSAs, public service announcements. Suspicious absence from school. Well, the suspicious bit would be fishy. Oh, maybe this isn't hi-ho. Is it hi-yo? Huh. Okay, I was just saying I know this, and maybe I don't. Suspicious absence from school. Fishy. Fish. I don't know. Okay. Uh, disgusting in talks, taught speak. Taught speak meaning sort of childish language, so icky poo, I think maybe. Snuggle. Canoodle. Two people kind of snuggle together. Canoodle. Not follow suit in bridge is to revoke something, maybe. Some memes of the 2000s. Oh, lol cats. I think that probably is. Ah, fishy hooky. You're playing hooky from school. You're not going to class. So from fish hook to fishy hooky. Great. TV journalist Cotby. Is that how you say that? Cotb? I'm not sure who it is. What wavy lines in comic strips represent? Odors. What's up, Doc? Asks Bugs Bunny. Poses. If you pose a question, you ask it. So poses asks. Wise guys. Oh, right. This is where I sort of gave up on this area. So sages. They're literally wise. We're not referring to sort of mafiosi or anything like that. Okay, Southwestern culinary fusion. Don't know. Extra. Not sure about that either. Rapper with a feline sounding name. I mean, maybe I'll recognize it, but I don't know offhand. Move around and around. To stir? Purple fruit with a, I'm not sure that's right. Let's see. Purple fruit with a distinctive inner shape. Oh, star anise? No. Anise isn't a fruit. Star, not sure. So this was Hoda, TV journalist. Oh, I think I've heard of Hoda. Is she on a morning show or something, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, purple fruit with a distinctive inner shape. I don't know. I think the star thing must be right. I think I can picture this in my mind, what this looks like when you cut it open, but I can't think what it actually is. Rapper with a feline sounding name. Don't know. How sad. You think you can actually win, e.g. Well, it probably ends with a Y. Something pity. Rapper. Yeah, who is this? Don't know. Vex. To vex someone could be to irk them, to irritate them. Unlike a cover abbreviation. Oh, it's the original recording rather than a cover of a song. Oh, Taiga, I bet this is. Sounds like tiger. And then, yes, Creole staple. It's okra, Houston Creole cuisine. Speaking of vegetables, pig pen. Actually, speaking of vegetables, it kind of look like stars in their cross section. Pig pen, a sty, a pigsty. Crudely built shack is a shanty. Become real as bad news. It sinks in, poses. No, sinks in doesn't fit anyway. I don't know. Macbeth or Macduff would be a Scot from Shakespeare. Scott is someone from Scotland. How sad. You actually think you can win, e.g. Okay, what's the phrase that ends with pit that originates this? I don't know. Coal pit? No. Bygone iPhone button. Oh, they used to have the home button at the bottom of the device. Common 110 across stressor. C95 down. I don't know. Present opener. Omnipresent, that's a word. So it's an opener for the word present. Common one. Yeah, okay. Huh, okay. So I have to figure these out now. Common 110 across stressor. Teen, yeah. Common teen stressor could be acne. There we go. Okay. So, what about this? Become real as bad news. Oh, sorry, it became real. I misread that the whole time. It sank in. It sank in. I was sort of on the right track. I just had the tense incorrect. Okay, so cocky pity from cockpit. There we go. So if someone's very cocky and they're pitying you in their cocky way. All right, barista or barrister. So a barista makes coffee. A barrister is an attorney or a lawyer. I don't know. Knit. This round's on me. That's straightforward, at least. Effortless ways to advance. Effortless ways to advance. I guess it ends in an S. In which actors barely go through the motions. Barely makes me think nude something, or I don't know. Because of the question mark, it looks like it's a pun. So I'm trying to think what could it be punny on. Okay. Close of business. Is it just the letter S? Is it ESS for S? The end of the word business? 66, for example, abbreviation. Is it a route, like a U.S. highway? A locksmith getting stuck in bedroom handcuffs, say. Okay, some land with a Y. Some kind of irony. Maybe this isn't S. A locksmith getting stuck in bedroom handcuffs would be some form of irony. So something iron. Not sure. Knit. Barista or barrister. Effortless ways to advance. Oh, buys, like in a tournament or something? Could that be right? Barista or barrister? Oh, it's a job. Either one of these is a job. Okay, so knit. Oh, to knit two things together would be to join them together. And then something parents may try to limit for their kids' screen time. Close of business. Oh, Inc., like incorporated. Okay, so it does mean the end of something, but in a different way than I was thinking. In which actors barely go through the motions. Oh, I see sex scenes. Yeah, so I was interpreting the pun correctly, but yeah, I didn't have the answer till just now. Southwestern culinary fusion. Is it CalMex? That's funny. I'm from California, and I don't really recognize that. CalMex. Okay. I mean, I definitely have eaten quite a lot of Mexican food in my life, and I've certainly heard the phrase Tex-Mex. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a thing, just less known to me. Purple fruit with a distinctive inner shape. I don't know why I still can't see what this is. Extra is spare, like a spare tire. Oh, star apple. There we go. That's what it is. Okay. And then chest muscles for short are pecs, pectorals. And then, oh, steamy irony. Right. Okay. It's steamy because, there's a sort of like accident around a romantic encounter here, presumably. And then that's from steam iron. And here we go. That was the Sunday crossword. There we go. Let's take a look at our theme. All too wise. So my intuition was correct in that all of these clues involve two wise, and indeed they all follow a very consistent pattern, which is that we take an existing two-word phrase, we append a Y to each word in the phrase, and then we get a new punny answer. So the sailor who drinks only the finest grog, classmate becomes a classy matey. From Good Cop, the knockoff version of a sweet treat is a goody copy. From Handbell, the convenient spot for a catnap is a handy belly. From Fort Worth, suitable for the middle-aged would be 40-worthy. From Fishhook, a suspicious absence from school would be fishy hooky. From Cockpit, how sad, you actually think you can win, e.g., would be an example of cocky pity. From Steam Iron, a locksmith getting stuck in bedroom handcuffs, say, would be steamy irony. And let's move to the downs. Let's see. I think there were maybe just two here, maybe more. From Crankcase, actor Affleck when he needs a nap would be cranky Casey. From Mouth Harp, half woman, half bird, all attitude is a mouthy harpy. And that's it. That was our theme, a very nicely and thoroughly explored idea for the Sunday theme, all too wise, very well constructed, I think. A worthy puzzle. And that's that. Let me know how you fared with this one, this Sunday puzzle. Let me know in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly chat community linked in the description field. And do consider subscribing to the channel on YouTube if you've been enjoying these videos. I'll be back tomorrow for the Monday crossword. I'll solve that more quickly, and it will be a simpler puzzle. So join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Sunday. Take care.